Hey, it's Paul, that bourbon guy, up above my whiskey warehouse, and I got something special for you. Today, I happen to have a blind flight. This was brought to me courtesy of Jim, who is a subscriber of the channel. Jim, thanks for bringing this to me. He wanted me to try these in a blind and see what they are, see which one I like, and then we can do a reveal. Cool thing is he put these answers on the labels themselves. They're little scratch off labels. So all I know is A, B, and C. Let's dive into each one. Start with the nose first. Very sweet. Caramel. Bourbon, probably not a rye. Oh, I am getting a little bit of spice to it. Interesting. Not ethanol forward. A little punch to it though. Probably about 100 proof, maybe a bottle and bond. Let's see what that is like. Next one. It's lighter than the first one. More vanilla than caramel. Again, a little bit of spice on the back, not up front, at least in the nose. Okay. Let's go with the last one. Looks a little darker in color. Ooh. All right, that's a richer nose right up the bat. I want to say there's a little more oakiness to it. Kind of reminds me of a Woodford Double Oak. Maybe this is the Masters release. It's nice, I like it. But looking at the colors, I guess they're about the same. Only just slightly darker on this last one. Okay, if I was to rank them based on nose alone, C wins it on the nose. It's just, there's more going on. It's a darker, I wouldn't say darker, it's more complexity to the nose. So I'm getting the oak, wood tannins, caramel, vanilla, kind of a graham cracker on top of that as well. Whereas second place would probably be A. Yeah, that's nice. Actually now coming back off of C, picking up more spice to it. So maybe it's a high rye type of bourbon. But it's good. Not bad. And then last place would be B. And that's just, it's a light nose. It's not bad, it's just not, it doesn't deliver much in terms of variety of notes. It's almost kind of a one note. Don't dislike any of them. It's just, to me, C stands out. Now let's go into the taste. Interesting. Not sure exactly what that is. It's definitely spice forward. I'm thinking this is a rye. I'm tasting a little dill to the whole thing. So I'm gonna base this as some type of a rye. Yeah, that's about it. It's a rye. Let's go to B. Yeah, well, preface this. So I'm more bourbon than I am with rye. I'm getting into ryes, but my palate isn't that exposed to the variety of ryes to distinguish a lot right now. I know with the dill, not entirely my warehouse or wheelhouse for rye selections that I like, but I'll come back to that in a moment. Let's go on to B. Okay, again, there's a little more spice up front. That same, the dill notes are gone off of B. I don't think this could be a rye. This is probably more of a high rye bourbon. I still feel I'm getting a little bit of the caramel notes, some cherry notes out of this as well. It's not bad. It's not bad. All of these, both of these so far are probably at, maybe I'm thinking this is all bottle and bond. That's just my guess. Maybe that's his theme for this. Let's move on to the last one. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. It's more oakiness. More of the bitterness comes in towards the end of the palate. Toasted caramel, some graham cracker. A lot of the notes that I got off of the nose transitions into the taste. Interesting. I think they're all about the same proof. It just feels that way. Let's go through them again quickly with A. Okay, still getting that dill out of the whole thing. So I'm still thinking that's going to be a rye, a pure rye whiskey as opposed to a high rye bourbon. That's got a better taste to the whole thing. Now that I've had a couple more of these, spiciness is basically dying down in the mid palate, but it's still present in the finish. Definitely feeling it as it's coming down on the throat, kind of a warm hug off of everything. Yeah, okay, let's go for the last one again. Yeah. Richer in texture, mouthfeel, a little more viscosity. Legs on this are decent. I don't know if there's much of this left here. Yeah, they all seem to be doing about the same. Can't complain. I've had these sit out for a little bit. Let them give some airtime to everything. So in order of taste, again, I think the order is going to remain the same. Oh, well, take that back. Order is going to change in the taste. So C is still going to be number one in terms of taste, which makes that the overall winner. This time, B comes in second place for taste, with A coming in third. And again, it's just only because of that dill note that I was picking up on it. So, with trusty coin in hand, it's time to reveal what these samples are. So for A, let's see what we got here. A is a Baker 7 High Rye, 7 years, aged 7 years, 6 months at 107 proof. So it's Baker 7. that fooled me. I wasn't normally picking up the dill in a Baker 7 before. I've had Baker 7. I actually like Baker 7. That's interesting. I was getting that. Let's see what B is. B happens to be, again, Baker 7. There's your thing. This time aged 8 years and 10 months at 107 proof. So let's see what C is all about. Oh no, all right. No, it's not Baker 7, but it's still Baker. So it's Baker's 13 at 107 proof. So it's that extra woodiness that came into it. So it's not a double oaked, but the woodiness, it just really brings out some complexity and some added texture to the notes. So that's interesting. So it's a blind of Baker's. Thanks, Jim, for bringing this to me to try out and for me to share it with you on this great channel. So, not bad, not bad. It's Baker's, love Baker's. But I'm still I want to figure out this one though. I don't know where I was getting, well, it's a high rye. So that's probably why I was picking up some of the dill. Yep. Good. All right. That's the blind. Tell me what you think about it. Put down some comments on suggestions that you may want to see in an upcoming blind test. If you have any other thoughts or questions, feel free to leave them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, whenever anybody asks, tell them you heard it from that bourbon guy.